Ladies and gentlemen, as of the first week of May, I am convinced that the Los Angeles Dodgers are going to win the World Series. But not for the reasons you'd think.
A lot of bit. 3-1.
Shohei Ohtani! First Dodger home run! Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature.
As of now, it's basically a two-horse race in the NL between the Dodgers and the Braves. If you look at the Dodgers rotation, you have Tyler Glasnow, who's been incredible. You have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who after his first start, he's also been lights out. But afterwards, it just falls off. Rather, if you look at the Braves rotation, even after losing Spencer Strider, it's better. They have Chris Sale, who's pretty solid. He's very good. You have Charlie Morton, who's another pretty good pitcher. You have Max Fried, who's another pretty great pitcher. And then you have Bryce Elder, who's also very solid. However, in the playoffs, I'm taking the Dodgers rotation. That is because, as I explained in the very first article I ever wrote last July, pitching in the playoffs and in the regular season is different. If you look at the teams that don't worry too much about pitching depth, they tend to overperform in the playoffs. Here's why. In the regular season, your rotation resets every 5 days. Because you have 5 games, you need 5 starting pitchers, probably if it's 6 or 7 because it's a long season. You have 162 games, people are going to get hurt, stuff's going to happen. You need to split out your resources to get 6 or 7 starting pitchers. Rather in the playoffs, how many games do you have every 5 days? 3 at most, and you don't even need to win every single one of them. You can go 13-9 and win the World Series if you play your cards right. Therefore, in the playoffs, you only really need 2 elite starting pitchers. So if you have that 1-2 punch, you will do better than a team that's a more rounded rotation. If you look at what the Phillies have done over the past couple of years, if you look at how the Braves won their World Series, if you look at how the Nationals won theirs, it was Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg pitching games 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. If you look at the Phillies over the past couple of years, it's been Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola pitching games 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. And if you look at the Dodgers in the playoffs this upcoming year, we'll see Yamamoto and Glasnow pitching games 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. And if you look at the top 2 pitchers in any other rotation in the NL and probably even in the AL, nobody matches up to them. Not to mention that the Dodgers lineup is currently leading the MLB in both OPS and runs scored. The Dodgers will overperform in the playoffs and they will win the World Series. But not because they win out and got Shohei Ohtani, but because they have a front-heavy rotation. The Rangers also have a very top-heavy rotation and maybe the Yankees as well, but I doubt that those guys will get healthy in time. So therefore, as of the first week of May, my World Series prediction is Dodgers over Baltimore Orioles in 6. Thank you for watching.
A bit. 3-1.
Shohei Ohtani! First Dodger home run! Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature.